Hey guys, back in the clay. Hang on for a second. Mic. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3. Okay, we're in the clear. We're in the clear. Get mic'd up, ready to go. Okay, guys, here we go. Another edition of what did I just eat? What did I just drink? Okay, so it's just past midnight. It's about 12:13 after midnight. Yeah, I just went to the convini because I got the munchies. Okay, that's the first thing I'm gonna do is, you guys have probably seen this before, some of you haven't. I did it on Instagram, so this is the big suica, the big watermelon. It's an ice cream bar. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay, let's go. And it looks like a slice of watermelon. So those seeds, I think they're, if I remember correctly, they're like chocolate chip. So it's pretty good. So that's pretty good. Sold at the Japanese convenience store. Yeah, I think it's chocolate. It's chocolate. Those seeds are chocolate. It's made by Latte. Pretty good. This is the first time you're gonna really want to bite into the watermelon seeds. Yeah, good watermelon seeds are made of chocolate. Darn, one of my seeds fell. It's pretty satisfying. It's pretty hot these days, so ice cream's good. I haven't had ice cream, I think, since the first couple of weeks. There's so many varieties. Gotta try more. I mean, I think I've eaten soft serve, but not, any other kind of bars like before. Let me check something. Sorry, I'm back. But are you back? Okay, next thing. Okay. I guess you can tell I went to 7-Eleven. So I got the generic 7-Eleven sour cream and onion potato chips. Let's test these out. This one is always a winner. The big suica. Big watermelon. It's watermelon slice with chocolate chip. Okay, pretty good. This is January 2024 expiration date. Let's go for it. Yeah, what I found is usually in America we usually open our potato chips on the top right here. Go like this. But here, this is what I found out, and I didn't know this was possible. You go to the back, and there's a seam here, and what people do, instead of doing this, they do this. Hey Yari, how you doing? Yeah, you're the only one. It's okay, quite strange. That's okay. All right. So they open it here. Okay, this is potato chips. Usually, we open it here, I go like this. But in Japan, a lot of times they open it like this. So do you see that? That's how they open it. I was like, I don't know. Yari, how do you usually open your potato chip bags? Not bad. Interesting. It's crisper and sturdier than usual potato chips. It's like the style of what style? There's a certain style of potato chip this is like. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I learned about it when I was on a ship up area in Kagoshima. We had we had some food in front of us, and it's like, what are you doing? And it's like, shh. And it's like, what? It's like I'd never seen that before. My usual tea. I know, but actually for sharing, this is better because you don't have to reach in. So this is like this right there. It's like, so you don't have to get your hand dirty to a certain degree. I guess that's, but I grew up with the long way. You have to put your hand all the way in and come out. But I think if you're just gonna eat it once, this might be the better way. You know, you don't have to dig too deep. That's true. But it's something new, which I've seen a lot of people do before, I mean, even either way. I've seen some people, they use scissors and they cut it open. And those people, they do that all the time. This is more like the natural style of chips. Natural style. That's what I feel. It's a heavier kind of chip. It's not the real thin ones. It's so you know. Usually you have a thin, flat one. These are all curled over. Just all curled over. Yeah, they are. I just wasn't expecting it, you know. I was expecting chips. I just expected like regular chips. It's almost like the Hawaiian style of potato chips. They're a little thicker. They're not as delicate as the original potato chips I used to have. Oh, it's like those Maui chips, the Hawaiian chips. But again, it's a generic one from 7-Eleven. And I just had this is a popsicle. It's the big suica or big watermelon. Is a walnut, and then basically it's the seeds are actually chocolate, like little chocolate chips. And this is made by Latte. It's like a Korean candy maker. I think they had that for smell-o-vision. We could scratch and sniff. I had some crazy stuff that people wanted to do, you know. True. But the other thing is this. It's called virtual reality. A movie from the 70s called think some kind of brainwave, brainstorm. Well, what it was this. If you remember Sword Art Online, the anime, the manga, what it did was they connected a person to their brainwaves, stuff like that, to all their senses for this experience, this game. Well, in the 1970s, there's a movie called Brainstorm or something like that. And what they did was they had a lab. What they do is connect you all up to all your senses. And what they did was they recorded it. And then people can experience those experiences, the full senses, all 5 senses. So they were doing recordings of like someone having sex. They would have recordings of someone dying in a prison of killing themselves. So imagine all those experiences. You can feel all of that. I can connect you up with the probes and stuff like that. Yeah, true. Yeah, that was definitely true. That would be the holodeck. Remember that for Star Trek? Oh, I bet you would. Yeah, since I'm at the other end of the world, I'd like to ask a question real quick. I mean, I don't mean anything by it, but since you're closer to the war than I am, how is it going as far as how do you feel the everyday person is feeling in Europe? And plus, I guess you're NATO, so you're a lot closer to what's going on than I am. If you don't want to answer, that's okay. Okay, finish this one too. Next item. From the convini. 7-Eleven tuna mayo onigiri, the rice ball. Okay, this is how you do it. This is how you do it. Okay, number 1, it's right here at the top. So you press this right here, you pull it, a little pull tab, it's right there. You pull it like this, straight down, all the way around. Okay, so let's get this out. And it separates into 2 sides. This was from the top, went through the bottom. Okay, now you have 2 wings. For these 2 wings, you pull them apart. Okay, whoop. Okay. Now this is all the convenience they have. These are the rice, the triangular onigiri. This is the tuna mayo. Yeah, okay, here we go. But you have to like rice, dried seaweed, and then whatever the filling is. The seaweed is crispy. That's what happens. it's a double layer of the plastic, but it separates the rice with the with the seaweed. So it keeps the seaweed crispy and keeps the rice, soft. So it's separated. It's ingenious. Hey, Brandon, how you doing? Have my tuna mayo onigiri. Remember the first time I tried to open one, did it the wrong way. So basically, I tried to open it, how I wanted to open it. I didn't follow instructions. So, yeah, it was all messy. And finishing up the tuna mayo. I remember I saw a little bit of a history of the 7-Eleven entering Japan. Oh yeah, this last weekend I was in Iwate. I was in Morioka and Shizukaishi. Yeah, I was there for the Morioka Wonka Soba Challenge. Okay. For the next part, I gotta add hot water. Okay, this one I got is the spinach and egg soup. Okay, it expires. Yeah, well, I'm not sure what that means, but anyway, 7-Eleven. It's a generic soup, so I gotta put it together. Expires next year. So it comes in packages, there's no water in this. So it comes with this one, I had it the other day, so, okay. Yeah, today I was actually in Tokyo. Actually, I got back on Sunday night. It's Wednesday morning right now. Yesterday evening, I went to go watch the Giants, Tokyo Giants, and then the Hanshin Tigers game. I just got back earlier tonight, so it ended like 10 o'clock. Okay, this is like for the egg stuff. Let's see. It's like the egg stuff. What I'm gonna do probably, because I made a mess last time, and the staff were around. This is the egg part, and this is like the soup part. I'm gonna go fill it up first. Okay, I filled it up with hot water. Hey Ed Lee, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, I'm gonna get this. Has the egg Spanish, like a chunk. Okay, it's like it's a freeze dried probably. Who knows what it is? Put that in. Okay. Put it into then I'll put the soup in. some kind of syrup of some sort. Okay, put it the water. Okay, then I will put the little top on again. Okay, okay, okay. We'll close it for I guess a couple minutes. Let it cook. Reconstitute. Let me throw the other stuff away. Okay. I'll be back. I gotta fold my laundry. Oh, I'm back. All right, this is how we do it. Okay, gotcha. Okay, sorry guys. Got to do the laundry duty. Thanks a lot, George. Okay, let's poke it around. Let's open it. Excuse me. Oops. Oh. Some of these chopsticks they give you, they also have a toothpick in there. I guess that's kind of good, but sometimes you don't expect it, and it just went down. Okay, let's go. Let's put our chopstick in. Okay, reconstitute it. It's been in there long enough. So I got the little soup right there. So I guess, I don't know if you can see it well. Hang on. Okay, let's go like this. That's what I'm looking at. It's not bad. It's soup. We got spinach, like some egg, so not bad. not the real strange stuff. Anyway, okay. No, it was already planned. It's my Tokyo friends that when I said the Wonka Soba challenge, they jumped at it because we were thinking about more. There's that one in I think it's on Odaiba or Yokohama. There's a local one to Tokyo, but it's actually from Morioka in Iwate. So I mentioned this. I mentioned two things, and my friends jumped at both of them. The first one was Yakushima. When they said, "Hey, you guys want to go to Yakushima?" It's like, it couldn't have been faster, that they agreed. And then the other thing I mentioned is like, because they asked me, "What do you want to do when you come this time? You've been to a lot of places. What do you want to do?" And the other thing I says, "Oh, Wonka Soba." And it's like Morioka. It's like, boom. It was like, it was like crazy. And the instant, yeah. This is like, geez, they have machines for that. Remember? I think John Dobbins, other people went to that vending machine place. I think even Kaho Shibuya went there. I think she went there. I think that was the Totori. They were driving out to Totori, to the sand dunes, something like that. I think that vending machine place was right around there or on the way over there. I know Kathy Cat was there. I remember Kathy Cat was also there at that vending machine, and it was like Kathy Cat said it best. I think it wasn't even edible or something like that. It's just straight down nasty. That's what I thought. Well, one of them said that. But I don't know which one, but it was crazy. So they've done that instant hamburger. I'm serious. It's like, or it does something in the machine. There's like a one with cheese and one without cheese. But it was a hot mess. Let's just say that. But this is hot. 21 days. Maximum, dude. Maximum 21 days. So I opened it up on the 30th, the day I hit Fukuoka, but because it's going to end up the last day I'm going to be using it is on the 20th when I leave. I have the green, so yeah. I already used it for Morioka, and I'm going to be using it next week when I'm going to be I'm going down to Osaka. It looks like I'll be meeting up with a YouTuber down there for a little special trip. Just found out today. I think this might be the last time I'll be getting a JR Pass. It's like, oh, the prices are gonna go explode, It's like, no way I'm gonna be able to afford that. So those days are gonna be gone, and I'll be just using the special Yokoso. If you have an international flight coming in and out, round trip out of Japan, and you're on a tourist visa, then you're eligible for the JAL or the ANA, like Yokoso or Discover Japan fare, which is around $100 for each leg. This is what I found out from doing it this time, that only buy one ticket at a time. I mean, on your each receipt. Because the one time I bought 3 tickets on the same receipt, and I paid for it. I was like, because I had to make a change. I had to go earlier on one day, because I did that. If I wanted beforehand, before I made that change before I came to Japan, I would have lost about $300. I mean, every single fare I would have lost, because making any change on it or canceling it, you don't get any money back. It's non-refundable, no making any changes. Oh, girl, you okay? I didn't. That's the time I went to the ball game. It was 6 o'clock. Yeah, I posted a congratulations again right before I left for the game. I left the game. I left for the game before 5 o'clock because I didn't know what was going to happen. Oh yeah, I got a free shirt too. Oh, okay. So this is a pretty long ball game, and it only went the regular innings. Went the regular innings, 9 innings. But so I don't know how long my other game was, because I went to another game in Fukuoka. That went like extra innings, but that was a good game. This was actually a pretty good game too, even though the Giants lost. But it was pretty exciting. And then actually there was like a photo finish as far as I think they only won because of they did a replay. They did a replay. Because what happened was, guy hit a home run, and the tying run came in, and they called it safe. So I guess the coach for the Tigers, Hunching Tigers, asked for instant replay. I guess they had that nowadays. So they asked for it, and man, it was pretty clear the guy was out. So they called it out, and that was pretty much the game, because that was like, I don't know if it was at the eighth or ninth inning. That was like so close. I mean, they were on the verge back. The Giants. The other thing I found out is that the Hanshin Tigers are number one right now. And what happened was that the Giants were in fourth place until like maybe last night, and they moved up to third place. So this was a good game because it had implications both for standing, as well. So it would definitely have affected standings, for baseball in Japan here. That's pretty. I did like it. That's why I bought it again. This spinach and egg soup. It's like an egg drop soup with spinach. So it's pretty satisfying. Oh, so I had the suika, or the watermelon popsicle with the chocolate chip little seeds. I had the tuna mayo onigiri. I had the chips, sour cream and onion chips, sour cream and onion chips, and this soup are the generic 7-Eleven brand. They don't use replay. No, they did. They did replay. That's why they were showing it on the jumbotron, and everyone was watching. They had all these different angles, man. They had all these different angles. 'Cause I think all the referees went into somewhere. I guess they were watching this replays, and then they all came out, and then I guess the main referee just went, basically, out. So that was the third out too, or second out, but that was like it was close. Yeah, so it was like, yeah, so it's a photo finish, to a certain degree. So both the games I saw this time were pretty exciting. I mean, the last one I went to was last Sunday, and apparently the Hawks have been on a losing streak. SoftBank Hawks over at PayPay Stadium in Fukuoka. They've been on a losing streak, so it was pretty bad. So, and then they were playing the Chiba Marines, and it was. I don't think they were slated to win, but they were losing big time in the beginning. Then all of a sudden, like one inning, they just like caught up, and then I think the other team, also came back a little bit. So it was pretty exciting. And then finally, the Hawks win. So that was pretty good, and I got a free shirt. And the thing is, my friend told me later, after the game, the Hawks continued to lose. So that's the only one that they won. So in that string of time. So I guess I got lucky, you know. The other thing that's funny is this, that while I went to get some, I guess I went to go out when I was at the Hawks game, and while I was out, the Hawks got the home runs. It was like this hitting home runs. You know, I kept hearing stuff. I think I was in the bathroom. I kept hearing stuff like, "You're cheering." I was like, what happened?" I come out. There's like screens in the hallway where they have the food. And it's like people like they're cheering. So I come back to the seat. My friend says, "You got to go to the bathroom more often." So that was just like today. I was out in the. So when I went out, to get some food. I think I went to get some beer. So I went out, and then that's when they scored. And then my friend says, "You got to go out and get beer more often." Yeah. Well, that's pretty good. Hit the spot. That's good. Good stuff. Oh, man. Let me look for that toothpick. Oh, it's under my chair. Yeah, but that was pretty fun. I mean, I didn't know that we're getting free shirts today. No one knew. No one didn't tell me. So, but today when I was at Tokyo Dome, I was outside. It's like, all these people have shirts, man. They're getting shirts. And then I looked around, and then I saw some couple. They're from one of them's from New Zealand, other one's from Scotland, and we were talking. I was like, yeah, looks like you got to join something like a Giants ID because you got to join a club. And then 'cause I couldn't get to the website because there's a QR code. So I'm pressing the QR code a couple of times, and it says, it comes up on my browser, forbidden. Basically, I can't go to that website. So I wanted to get a shirt, it's a free shirt, man. I was like, am I eligible? So, and then the couple, they got to the website, they're trying to fill it out, and they come upon something that says 4,000 yen, which is about $40. And they said they're kind of skeptical because like they don't want to pay it because they don't know how often that 4,000 yen fee is going to be. So, it's a shirt, I spent $4,000 for an ID because, it says, Giants ID. So I didn't know. So I messaged my friend. My friend says, "Oh, let me do it. Let me make you an ID." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds cool." But then I looked at the sign. I sign again, and then I looked at it, and then like after a little while, this took a while. I mean, it wasn't instantaneous. It wasn't like a flash, but it was like. So I was looking at it. It was like on the board there are 3 different ways to get your shirt. And I started also looking at people that were picking up the shirt. So that gave me the clue. And I was like, how come this guy is getting it without looking like, because you have to do their phone for the Giants ID. Pancakes for breakfast, nice. So yeah, so it's like, okay, so one of them says, Giants season pass. So I'm thinking, because he just has his ticket, he doesn't have anything else. Because some people have a ticket, have a phone, or they have an extra kind of ticket. It's a plain ticket. I mean, a regular ticket, nothing on it. Not a seat ticket. So I look at my ticket. My friends got it for me. They gave me their company has some box seats, and they have season tickets. So I look at it. It's called Season Pass. So I look at the sign over there, and it says season pass ticket. So I look at my, it's like, this might be a clue. So I just go over. It was too crowded where it was, right next to the stadium, and then there's one behind the bushes, like just outside, a little bit. But it's not still. They're still not inside the stadium. We're both outside. So, but there's like a mass of people. There's like about 7 different kinds of lines, and they got at least 10 or more people on each of them. I just passed behind me. I looked at it before because I went for the info booth. There was one there, and it just has like them going through. You go through, it's more organized. You go in front of a couple, and then you get out. So I went back over there. I went back over there by the info booth. It was like an info office or station, but it was nice. They had some nice AC in there. But so I went over there, had my ticket ready, showed it to the guy before. I said, "Oh, go through." So I went through, flipped it out, and then they have all these, the QR bar scanners, whatever. Sometimes you did it too. Okay, gave him my shirt. And then I didn't realize that. I talked to my friend later when we got in, because she got in there before I did, and it's just like, "Where are you?" Because I left earlier. I left at like before 5 o'clock, and I was like, it was getting close to the game time at 6 o'clock. I was like, sorry, "Where are you?" So I finally got in, and then we looked at it. Like, I think, because usually I think when I was over at SoftBank Hawks, they had different lines for different sizes, but they didn't ask. So I think we looked at it. It's like it's just a one size fits all. Go free jock strap, man. Those are the days, man. It's like, dude, I remember. Jockey baby, jockey jock straps. So or bicycle jock straps. Because I remember the first time I had to use one was in junior high school, and we didn't know how to use them. It was like trying to, what's that look like? What is it for? So I think, but we had to wear them because I remember in junior high school we would come up for PE. One of the things that they would have would be the jock strap check. So they didn't actually look at you. What you do is it has straps. So you flick the strap, you make it snap. So some people wear their whitey tighties and they wear the jock strap over it. So that's how they got around it. So that was pretty interesting. So, yeah, interesting. Yeah, I got 2 now. I got one from SoftBank Hawks, and then I got one from the Giants. So, yeah, it's pretty good. So yeah, I was surprised. This one was a surprise. So I think, but the last guy that showed up today, because we had some really good seats, man. I mean, it wasn't actually a seat. It was like it was a cushioned like 4-seater. We had like a deck in front of us with recessed cup holders on the table. We had a USB chargers, so you could actually you could set up your laptop there and stuff like that, and then below the deck was some little hangers to hang your bag or something like that. So it was nice. It was nice. It was called Sky Terrace. So I had a Sky Terrace seat. I mean, so it was my friend's company ticket. So, and I guess people didn't need it. So some other friends and then it was good. It was a good game. It was a good time. I mean, it was, dude. This is like VIP. It was VIP. It was VIP. I mean, it was soft cushion. I mean, it wasn't no hard. because in the SoftBank Hawks at PayPay Stadium, I stayed on like hard seats. You know, this one was just straight cushion back and cushion on the bottom. Oh man, it just was clean. It was like, and it's high back. It was high back. It was like there were, there was nobody behind us. There's people in front of us, but they'd also have the seats. But I think we were the last ones, so we had it was good. Hey Dave Jeffrey, how you doing? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I just finishing up. I just had the spinach and egg soup. 7-Eleven, had my sour cream and onion chips. I had my tuna mayo onigiri. I'm having the ichu and oicha. Just having a little, it's like midnight. It is midnight snack. There's one other thing I did buy that I'm probably not going to eat because I probably wouldn't be able to go to sleep. Actually, I got up really late today. I just spent the day pretty much sleeping. I slept till about 3 or 4 o'clock p.m. because I just wanted to just really de-stress and let my body rest from everything because, and all the heat. The heat's still around. It's getting more humid, actually. It's a little wetter. There's like a tropical situation that came in, and my friends were telling that it's like we're in Southeast Asia right now. It's 1:04 a.m. You are correct. 1:04 a.m. Japanese Standard Time. Yeah, thanks, George. Check out Dave's channel. Yeah, good times. The weird thing, looks like I can't be doing Twitch on this Prism anymore because it's not automatically giving me my Twitch. I was gonna do this on Twitch, but I think last couple of times I tried to do this on Twitch, but what's going on is Prism is not auto-loading my credentials, so I have to do it, input it manually. Hey, commentator, how you doing? Welcome. Okay, so yeah, so I didn't do it on Twitch, so last 2 times, because and I checked today, I updated my Twitch on my phone, and so I knew it's already in there, the credentials. So for some reason, Prism couldn't automatically go into start my Twitch. So yeah, what are you gonna do? Anyway, it's about 53 minutes. It's a little more than what these segments are supposed to be like, but I did eat a lot. So anyway, but I'm gonna, thanks for coming in and joining me on another, what did I just eat? So I am in Tokyo right now, back in Tokyo. I'll be heading out to, let's see, what are the plans for this week? No real plans except for maybe doing a little shopping and maybe sending another box back to LA. I will, this weekend I've already got my wristbands for Comic-Con. So Saturday and Sunday, I'm planning on being over at Tokyo Big Sight over there in Odaiba. And I'm gonna do a lot of cosplay. I'm not sure if I can do the streaming from there. I'm not sure. I know Virtual Japan will probably be doing that. I might do a little bit of that, a little bit, but I want to concentrate on taking pictures. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate on taking pictures. I did bring my picture camera, so I want to concentrate on that. But I might do some walkthroughs with the GoPro, But it's going to be really hot. I know that every time I go to that, because for the cosplayers, it's all outside basically. So we're out in the hot sun, so I'm pretty sure the phone won't survive. but I will maybe try a couple, maybe maybe a little time out there. So, oh no, that was just a random meetup. We just met up in Shimokitazawa. That was yesterday. I just met her by accident, man. I noticed her before I started the stream. She was in this little um, kind of park area, kind of uh, it's like astroturf kind of stuff. So after I started the stream, I passed by again. I saw her there. I was like, you know what? I needed to get some water anyway, so I wanted to drink some water. So I chatted her up, went to sit next to her. She was pretty nice, and we just started chatting. And then one thing led to another, and then we just, just went for a thing. I gave her my socials. I gave her the channel name, stuff like that, and I gave her my Instagram in case she wants to, chat up or find out more stuff. Because I gave her a little bit of advice on some things, and I know she's going to be in Osaka soon. She's only here for a week. I think today she might actually be in Osaka already. So I know she wants to go to USJ. I had to tell her that if she does go, that she needs to get reservations. So maybe to check online, or maybe for tickets check Klook, Klook, for tickets, or even for, like, let's say the Super Mario, you got to have these advance. I think Brandon, you were saying it, that, or VN was saying it, that it costs like money, to get that fast pass or whatever it is, a lightning pass. Yeah, you can check out yesterday's stream, Yari, if you haven't checked out. We had Sandra from Spain. She's from Cadiz. She's from Cadiz. Uh, yeah, she's young. She is like, she just turned 21. And this is I think, her first trip to Japan. She's going to be going to school in France. I didn't get where she's going to go. I didn't have to ask. And then does want to come to America, and she says she got my contact, so she can probably hit me up if if she comes to LA. Yeah, she's. I think she said she's in medical school, so so that's another thing too. That sounded. She's has a good head on her shoulders. So I think, yeah, she's Cadiz. I think she says she's from a seaside town. So yeah, we had a good conversation and a good chat. So yeah, you can check it out. That's yesterday's live stream. I think I was on live for like almost 3 hours. But you could check it out. I mean, you see it, right? You see yeah. So I think I have to admit, I think she came in within the first 10 minutes. So a majority of the stream is like with her. But I'm sorry, some of the streams, we went in shopping. So some of it is a florist, because I can't, when I go to a store, a shop, I'm not supposed to be filming inside. So I just pointed the camera down at the floor. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just chatting, It's just chatting. It's good. I mean, she was very congenial, very young, very congenial. So that was pretty cool. Yeah. I mean, and then I think maybe a lot of it's on screen persona, because we were both on screen, and we kind of relaxed a little bit after we got off screen. But that time, yeah, she had to meet up her friends. Her friends, I guess, she didn't have anything to do, so we just did some stuff together. So, and I really didn't have any plans except just walking around. So I did do a walking around GoPro, so 4K. So look forward to that. I'm not sure when that's going to happen. It's a problem because uploading stuff now is bad, because it just takes too long. Hey Tanya, Yuka, how you doing? What did George give us the wrong? Did George give us the wrong one? Yeah, it was my first Hayabusa. No, I haven't been to the Tohoku. Well, I'm not sure because I was in Tohoku in 2009. We did take a Shinkansen, but I don't remember much about it. Well, congratulations for the boy, Daniel Yuka. Yeah, I couldn't make your live because I was on my way to the Giants game over at Tokyo Dome. So yeah, I mean, there were some nice tickets. I don't think I could have afforded them, you know. Lucky my friend, their company has some box seats. Daniel, don't play with me. Yeah, I think, yeah, George was telling us you had a girl. So I guess we didn't know, so we just assumed. Anyway, but welcome to everyone that came today. Ed Lee, George, Yari, Brandon, common denominator, Yari, Daniel Yuka, George, let's see, who else? Did Olive make it? Olive didn't make it. Yeah. Ed Lee, right? Dave Jeffrey. Let's see. I'm going back through the chat. I think that's it, right? I hope that's right. Yeah, this is gonna be a short segment. So, but this weekend, I've already picked up fake news, George. Fake news. Yeah, George. So, like I said before, this weekend I'm probably going to be going. I've already got my wristbands for a Comiket over at Tokyo Big Sight, so I'll be going. I got two wristbands, two-day wristbands, one for the morning session and then one for the afternoon session. So, yeah, I'm not exactly sure how I'm going to do it. Daniel Yuka, are you going to be heading up to Comiket or over to Yokohama for Pokemon? Okay, Yari, take care. So you can let me know, Daniel, offline if you want. All right, but I'm planning on going to Tokyo Big Sight. I wanted to go to also to Yokohama, but it looks like if it's an hour and a half. I didn't realize it was an hour and a half to Yokohama. No, you can get it. I just picked up. I just went to Animate. Do you want me to pick you up some wristbands for Comiket? Because I picked up my wristbands last night. I picked them up right before closing over at Animate. If you want, just let me know how many you want. I got two-day for both the morning and the. It's really reasonable, you know. So just let me know if you want the wristbands. Akihabara is just one stop from my hotel, so just let me know. I could go tomorrow morning because I'm going to meet my friend up at Tokyo Station tomorrow at about 9:30. So after that, I could probably go up to Animate or Melon Books. So just let me know. You saw that. Okay, don't worry. Anyway, guys, thanks for coming. We've almost been. Oh, we just went over an hour. I didn't realize we went over an hour. Had so much fun, huh? But you guys take care. Have a good one. Have a good night, good morning, wherever you are. Yeah, everyone wants some wristbands. All right, take care now. Bye bye.